All right, what's up, y'all? Supper for the evening. This is home chef chicken breast with red wine sauce and Parmesan cottage fries with roasted asparagus. So if you guys haven't checked out Home Chef, it's really cool. You get to order your food online. They send it to you. It comes in a bag, ready to rock and roll. You just have to do the prep. There's a card for each meal. And this is the front of the card. It shows you how it's prepared and the ingredients, a little bit about the dish. On the back side, it gives you step-by-step instructions on preparing the dish. So that's what we're doing tonight. We've been getting into Home Chef. The meals are delicious. There's chicken, steak, pork, whatever you want. And they're all pretty healthy, well portioned, which is big around this house. And really good. We've been doing it for a few months now. All right, so let's unpack our ingredients, see what we got here. Asparagus, Parmesan cheese, red wine, red wine vinegar, European style butter, couple cloves of garlic. It must be the glaze. Yep. Demi-glaze. And potatoes. Stay. There we go. All right, so the instructions for Home Chef are very, precise and clear. We've never really had an issue with them as far as preparing the meals. So I'll give you a quick walkthrough. And then I'm gonna just prepare the meal, kind of piece all this together. Learning as I go along here, folks. So please like and subscribe. Let me know if you want to see more of these, because we cook them at least 3 times a week. So before you cook, basically it's gonna read your prep instructions, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then at the very end, your plating, right? So prep instructions, what we need to do, using fresh produce, wash everything thoroughly, always. Preheat oven to 400 degrees. Prepare a baking sheet with foil and cooking spray. Ingredients used more than once is gonna be the butter and Parmesan. So what that means is, as we're going through the cooking instructions, we're not gonna use it all at once. We'll probably use it in halves, right? Half for, the chicken, and then another half for the potatoes, that sort of thing. So that's what to expect there. If you want to customize the instructions with steak or whatever else, you can do that here. So I'm gonna go ahead and preheat the oven and prepare the baking sheet. All right, baking sheet is set up and the oven is preheating. First steps are gonna prepare the ingredients. Sliced potatoes, trim woody ends off asparagus, minced garlic, pat chicken breast dry, and salt and pepper. All right, next up we got to prepare the cottage fries. So we're going to place half the butter, reserve the remaining half for the sauce in a large microwave safe bowl. Microwave for 30 to 60 seconds until melted. Mix everything together and then transfer into the pan. Gonna save the other half. Gonna microwave that right there. Melted butter. That's what we're looking for. All right. Place half the butter, reserve remaining sauce in a large microwave safe bowl. Add potatoes, garlic, all the garlic, half the Parmesan, pinch of salt and pepper. Parmesan. The garlic. There we go. Potatoes on one side. Get all that good stuff out of there. Let's see. That we're gonna pop this guy in. 7:45 now, so we'll check it again at 7:55. All right, next step. Our potatoes are baking. So while potatoes bake, in bowl use 4 potatoes. Where's my bowl? We're gonna combine the asparagus, olive oil, some salt, and some pepper until the asparagus is coated. All right, what's fun about these home chef kits is you can always kind of modify or supplement the meals with other things. And what I mean by that is we have a garden out back, and I'm adding a few pieces of okra in with the asparagus, only because I love okra. So we're just gonna cook it the same way that we're cooking the asparagus. And gonna split it into like little okra fries, basically. We have a garden out back, and we grow okra and peppers and tomatoes, so we're all the time cooking the food that we grow and kind of supplementing these meals with a little bit of that. Quick change of plans. I didn't know this, but we modified the chicken dish to be a beef dish. So instead of chicken tonight, we're having beef, asparagus and okra, and potatoes. All right, the potatoes have had time to bake a little bit, so we're gonna add our asparagus and okra. All right, and then now we're gonna put it back in the oven for about another 10 minutes. And in the meantime, we are gonna start with the steak. Olive oil. Let that get nice and hot. All right, here we go with the steaks. All right, cooking with these dishes, and it's a little hot. It's all about timing, right? So we got the vegetables in the oven. Got another 8 or 9 minutes on those, a little bit less. So we want to cook the steaks. Go ahead and get those to about a medium or a mid-rare. And I'm weird about this. And, my steaks all eat medium, mid-rare. Ground beef, absolutely not. I want it mid-well or above with ground beef. You know, I've gotten that way in my older age. All right, we're gonna flip these guys over. Yeah. See, that's what I'm looking for. That nice, crispy edge. Okay, these steaks are good to go, so we're going to go ahead and turn our burner off, and we're going to tint them with foil. And what that means is just putting a layer of foil on top of them. Trap some of that heat in. There's our vegetables. Okay, so now we're going to make the sauce. The sauce is going to go on top of the steak. Anytime you do meat like this, use the same pan. That's the secret. Don't wash any up. any of the goodness out of the pan, right? We won't leave that there. So we are going to add the rest of the butter. The red wine, we're going to put it on low. And the demi-glaze. The recipe also calls for just a little bit of water, because you're going to lose water when you cook in a pan like this. You're going to get some evaporation. And we're just going to let the sauce simmer a little bit. All right, we're about to plate up the meal, and we'll show you that here in just a second. Another pro tip with these Home Chef meals is sometimes the ingredients come in these nice little containers. And I use these. I keep them. You can throw them away, but I reuse them, being the gardener. And I'm always testing or trying to make hot sauce with my peppers, ghost peppers, habaneros, tons of peppers. So these are great for making little test samples of hot sauce, just when you're messing around in the kitchen. All right, y'all, it is time to plate up. So these are the steaks we cooked earlier. They've just kind of been sitting in tin foil for a minute, which they'll keep cooking while they're in there. I'm gonna use that juice too. Mix that with the sauce. Vegetable time. Now remember, we had the okra and the asparagus. Come on, there we go. All right. Now we're gonna add the sauce to the meat. And there we go. Dinner is served. All right, now remember, y'all, we kind of modified this a little bit. I didn't know it until I pulled the meat out of the fridge that we have modified this to steak. So it's supposed to be chicken, potatoes, and asparagus with red wine sauce. So we got steak, asparagus, and potatoes with red wine sauce. Still gonna be delicious. We totally dig the Home Chef. So if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. Let me know if you got any questions in the comments. And if y'all like this video, I'll make some more. So thanks for watching. Take care.